Hi, I'm Rachel, and welcome to my channel, La Bricoleuse, where I share tips and techniques from almost 30 years working as a costume craftsperson. A task I'm frequently required to fulfill in my work is stretching shoes. Actors need to perform a lot of movement, action, and even fight choreography in their shoes, so fit and comfort are of paramount importance. In this video, I'll teach you how I stretch shoes for actors at my theater company and explain what specialized equipment and supplies I use. I'll also share a couple hacks for you to try at home.
Most cobblers offer shoe stretching services.
If you're a costumer at a theater without shoe stretching equipment, you can outsource this job. Much like rubberizing shoe soles, though. This is a case where having someone on site with the proper equipment and expertise to do the job can save your company a significant amount of time and money. It's important to note not all shoes are capable of stretching.
You'll have the most luck with shoes that have 100% leather uppers.
Many modern shoes are made out of materials that honestly won't stretch much, if at all.
Woven fabric, molded plastic, and vinyl. It's worth trying. You might get the shoe to stretch the desired amount.
But understand that sometimes you'll just need to source a larger shoe.
Let's establish some vocabulary.
I use shoe stretchers, which come in several types and sizes for different styles of shoes and ways in which they need to be stretched. They look like this, with a solid section called the toe block that fits into the shoe, and a turn screw shaft with an eye for the handle. Some have a heel block that can be used to stabilize the stretcher in the shoe or stretch it lengthwise.
Here are a couple of speedy demos of those mechanisms. This device stretches the width of a shoe, and this type stretches the height. This is the type of shoe stretch solution we stock at my workplace.
There are several products out there, and in general, they're alcohol-based. If you have denatured or rubbing alcohol,
or even clear liquor like vodka, you can use it as a shoe stretch spray. If you're using pure stuff like denatured alcohol, cut it 50-50 with water. To stretch a shoe, spray the solution into the area where you want it to stretch. Put the shoe stretcher into the shoe, and if it has a heel block, position it at the back of the shoe. Then adjust the stretcher by turning the shaft to spread the two parts of the toe block apart. If you can leave the stretchers in the shoes overnight, that will yield the best results. But sometimes we don't have as much time as we might like.
At least give it an hour for the alcohol solvent to fully evaporate. I've worked with some artisans who spray the stretch solution on the outside of the shoe, which is fine. It's not a wrong choice. Do a test somewhere surreptitious first to make sure the solvent in the stretch solution doesn't alter the color or the finish. Or prepare to refinish it.
Here are some special cases. You might have noticed that these won't help with stretching boots because of the boot shaft. Boot stretchers have a hinge in the turn screw to accommodate the angle of a boot structure. And what if you need to stretch the shoe to accommodate a bunion or foot deformity? Bunion plugs fit into holes in the toe block to stretch the shoe in a targeted place. Now let's consider similar shoe equipment. Shoe lasts are matrix forms on which shoes are made.
They are solid, whereas a shoe stretcher spreads open in either height or width.
Shoe trees help fine shoes hold their shape in closets or other storage conditions.
I've used them to minimally stretch shoes with stretching spray by forcing a larger shoe tree into a smaller shoe. But that's a rare circumstance. If you don't have shoe stretchers, you can try spraying stretch solution into the shoes and then wearing them with a couple of pairs of thick socks while you sit at a desk all day or watch movies on the couch. Repeat this process over several days. It won't be as fast or as effective as shoe stretchers or hiring a cobbler. I've worked with costumers who've described using plastic bags of water put into the shoe and then frozen as a way to stretch the shoes without stretchers. since the water expands as it freezes into ice. I've never tried this method myself though, so drop a comment if you have or if you try it and let me know how it goes. In general, these are methods and equipment that I use in my own work. If you have other tips and tricks for stretching shoes, please leave a comment as well. For more videos demonstrating useful equipment in a costume context, check out this playlist. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching my content.